You and I, we need to learn to be teachable, to learn, and to be able to listen to real wisdom when we hear it. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 7, He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot. A blot means a wound of some kind. When you try to reprove a wicked man, and he's just going to lash out at you, it's not going to do you any good. But verse 8 says, Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. You see, this means that we need to learn to be teachable. How do you and I react whenever we are corrected in something that we are dead wrong about, something we know nothing about? You know, I used to have to train people at times, and you know, it's amazing. There's really two kinds of people. There's the kind of person who shows up ready to learn, ready to grow and to do what the boss wants them to do. And there's another person who shows up and they think they know everything, and you can't hardly tell them anything. Well, that's what this is talking about. He says the scorner is going to hate the person who tries to reprove them or teach them, but a wise person will love that person. Give instruction to wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. I just want to encourage you this morning. We need to be wise people. Jesus defined the wise man as the one who heard his sayings and did them. But the fool is the one who hears his sayings and doesn't do them. And you see, Proverbs is showing us something real similar here. You can't teach a scorner. A wicked man, they won't listen. They won't listen to instruction. They won't listen to reproof. One time saw a boy on one of David's ball teams, and he was turning his hand upside down to catch a baseball. And the coach kept telling him, don't catch that like that. It's going to pop out of your glove and hit you in the mouth. And that boy, it would go in one ear and out the other. I mean, the very next throw, the coach would throw it to him. He'd turn his hand upside down to catch it. And coach told him again, he said, don't catch it like that. The boy looked at him. He said, this is the way I do it. And you could just watch the look on the coach's face. He was done. And he was for the rest of the season. Never told the boy another thing. The boy was nothing but in the way. You can't rebuke a scorner that won't listen. So you and I, we need to not be that way. We need to be the kind of people who listen to wisdom and who learn. And by the way, wisdom comes from Jesus. Wisdom comes from his word. If my life is going one way and God's word says that the other way is the right way, well, God's right and I'm wrong every single time. And if I argue with God, I am showing myself to be a fool and to be a scorner. But when I humbly come to the Lord and I say, I'm wrong and you're right, that shows wisdom. I just want to encourage you this morning. Let's be wise. Let's be teachable. Let's listen to instruction, and let's listen to the reproof of the Lord, and let's change our lives to line up with his will and his way. God bless you. Have a great day.